Aether disappears for a while, and he's now got a wizard robe. Scaramouche tries to kill Aether. But his wizard robe has carried him away to safety. His wizard robe, her name's Mona. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toon Link. Day of Bravo. Anomaly, the anomalous cars. Funomi is the man who would like some snow. Really would. Hasn't gotten any yet. Probably, they say it's supposed to be a warmer winter. I think, and I'll be frank, our weather people have like my jinx. So, you know, I'm expecting plenty of snow now. United States Aviator, welcome back to the, wait for it, Danganronpa Hunger Games. It's time yet again. This is the last episode before all teams who are not in the finale go toe-to-toe for one last shot. In the Hunger Games, in the Tag Team Last Stand episode next week, you guys do currently have one fan vote, I believe, thanks to Mama and the Mom's team. That being said, you could get another one today. Titles could be on the line today. Today, I was just saying, I could really use some snow. So the tributes will do it for me. We got snow blowers. I got people who I think would be wielders of maybe cryovisions and animovisions. Cryovisions, you know, creating the snow, and the animovisions blasting it off into the atmosphere. That's the setup for today. Our snowblower teams. And they are the Mets, Nana Achiaki and Mizuki, Accident-Prone Mikon, and Felicia, the Detectives Animos, Keiji, and Cryos Licorn, Nothing to Report, Chisa, and Mr. H, Trapper and Trappy, Nagito and Setsuna, Titty Typhoon, Mew, and Lumine, Bug Hunter, Shiro, Cell, Baked in Blood, Ruruka, and Reina, Well-Traveled, Rantaro, Aether, Peko, Sakura, not Sakura, my bad, Sarah for Samurai Woman. When I think of, Samurai Soccer comes into my mind too for some reason. Daring Devotees, Kazuichi and Ranmaru. Ultimate Hopes, Makoto. Azuru, Shield. Juzo, Kizakura. Romance is Dead, Maki. Gel. Soldier of Fortune, Mukuro. Naoto. Crazy Uncle Extra Large, Inago for Dance Break. Deep Fried Chicken, Teruteru and La Senora. Bucket of Bolts, Kibo. And Kana. Training Day, Mondo and Mitsurai. House Husbands, Pennyworth and Kai. Dinner Party, Kurumi. Chichi. The Sukes, the Suks, Yasuke, and Yusuke. They see me rollin', they see Maya and Kizzy. Best for Business, Togami and Nagisa. Defend the Fallen, Kaito, Fuihiko. Killer Jokes, Kokichi, Anzu. Dearest Dads, Taichi, Sojiro. Dark Aesthetic, Gundam, and Celeste. Who shouldn't be feeling devious, she should be feeling jolly this time of the year. Written in the Stars, Hiro, and Chihaya. Avi's Beef House, Sayaka and Scaramouche. Ultimate Besties, although that's technically The Wanderer. But we'll go on. Ultimate Besties, Komaru, Sato. Clean Sweep, Seiko Flora, New World Order, Junko Tokiko. For Our Future, Munakata the End. Elite Gamers, Chiaki and Rindo. Corrupted Elders, Tengen, Gashu. Split Path, Monokuma, Aiba. Cataclysm, Grand Boy Diona. Twin Magic, Katoka, and Lasting Shot sees Nekamaru and Joker. And before I forget, I think we'll announce two today. Yeah, we'll announce two today. We'll announce two. One of them's not here today. But I still think I'm going to announce them in here, make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple of people to announce for the Rumble match. Now, we're not playing Persona 4. No, we're not. Not right now. No more Persona 4 Golden for the time being. But that doesn't mean they won't be participating in the Rumble, because in the Rumble, the gentleman sees Get the Chairs. Kanji is running to that Rumble and is looking to come out on top. But he's not the only Persona 4 character to do so. Because on the other side, Naoto, the gunslinger herself, the detective prince, I suppose, will be going on to the Rumble. Do I want to announce anybody else? I'm looking at the list and I know I could announce 2 more people. The Rumble's in what? What, 3 Fridays from now? I'll announce 2 more. No, I'll hold off. Because there's other opportunities for me to announce those people. We'll see who else gets announced. But for right now, we got a show to get on the road. So, go ahead and make your picks first, second, and third while you make those right. There is one more thing that needs to get done. Because this could be for the titles. And that is correct, which means in 3, 2, 1. The wheel, it is yonder. Shall we? I believe we shall. What will unfold? Will chaos reign? Will this be for the titles? Because, it would be scramble rules again. That is how they were won in the last time. Will they be defended again? In scramble rules, we see that they will not today. It looks like tag team action is now safe from scramble rules, but singles action is not. In fact, there's a pretty decent chance that this next Friday, the singles title, at the very last moment, will be defended. Scramble rules. Will it? I'm not sure. But I do know for certain you guys have made your picks, so I gotta make mine as well. Who do I got? Since the titles aren't on the line, I'm gonna go Soldier of Fortune, and I'm gonna pick Mukuro, surprisingly enough. Mukuro, I believe, has a big match today. Big fight field today. So give me Mukuro for first. I'll take Mukuro for first, give me for second. Split Path. I think Split Path has been too quiet this season. I'm taking Aiba for first. Split Path. And then for third, there's so many teams, I'm gonna need Saving Grace picks. But maybe I won't, because Baked in Blood's about to take this victory. Ruka's about to take this victory. Not a prediction. Ruka's about to be like, hey, I'm wildin' out here. I got a ghost victory last time, I'll get a real victory this time. I got Ruka for third. And without further ado, this one is a rather large-ish episode. But I'm excited for it because it probably will go by faster than we think because everyone's starting with Visions. And we know the damage Visions can do. And if you don't and you're new around here, click likes, click subscribe, because you really don't want to miss tonight's action on the countdown to Fistmas. Oh, it's gonna be good. It might even be glorious. It was glorious last time. Let's go ahead. Let's start round 1, and we will. It actually seems pretty never mind. Oh my gosh, never mind. We start round 1, and go ahead and sound the horns immediately. Thank you, Horn Bears, because I see something a little bit strange on the horizon. As we proceed, Kai uses a mysterious gas to knock out Tengen and Reina in order to put Death Collars on them. That is not the strange thing that I saw at all. Mr. H knocks out Azuru, puts a Death Collar on him as well. Mew visits a pumpkin patch. I gotta make those autumn, but it's still technically autumn, so I might not do it yet. Picked up a modest-sized pumpkin. Yasuke creates a sphere of air around Nanae, Chiaki, and Aiba, keeping it there long enough for them to suffocate from within. You hate to see it. Crazy Culture Large finds a bikini and puts it on. She will not be able to use it though, as La Senora summons a massive spear of ice, impaling Gashu. Oh boy. Crazy Yoko Extra Large runs at Celeste with her long legs. Her big old legs. Before Crazy Yoko Extra Large can kick her, Celeste sidesteps and digs her claws into the eyes of Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large, a very familiar feeling. Celeste leans in as Crazy Yoko Extra Large is writhing in pain before whispering in her ear. In her ear, my claws are more powerful than your kicks, and I intend to prove it once and for all. I choose you. A definitive statement, because at the fight before Christmas, Celeste has chosen her opponent. Their feud still burns brightly in her heart, like she burned brightly in her execution, Celeste. Versus Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large. Silver Cells. Fight before Christmas. Celeste then proceeds to use those very claws to slice Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large's neck. Well, I don't think there's a more impactful way to make an announcement. All right, Celeste, popping off out here. Kurumi uses a gust of wind to blast Tina go off of a cliff. Aethercises muscle sack, it feels like jamming out, steals my soundboard. You'll regret that. Maya builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip in the favorite rocket ship, Chi-Chi. Wants to be over already. Seiko Pixel is mean cooling in various places. Mizuki hums a song to herself. Mukuro sets down a trap. Kizzy has found a table. Nice. And you know what? We know Kizzy can fight. At the countdown to Fistmas, we saw that she could fight. In the Hunger Games arena, she's an all-around player. Fuiko and Kaito pros proudly with their titles. Joker doesn't really want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Chihiro. Nobody really wants to do that. Not a soul. Naoto's thinking plans to get out of here. Kotoko gets caught in one of Mukuro's traps. All she can do is hope to be freed. Well, she's got her sister out there. Kaito's got a fishing rod. Now he can catch all the fish in Monokuma. Is looking out only for himself. Maki thinks of a dark poem. Sato, Mikan, and Maya grab their instruments and begin to practice. The horn bearers, they're keeping it up. And then Rantaro, Makoto, Mikan plays suspenseful music as Sarah chases Kaito. Also, Reina hates the Death Collar. She's not a fan. Flora has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Maki tries to creep up on Chisa, but Chisa creates a gust of air beneath herself and escapes. Peko does her best to avoid Sarah. Licorn print out a bunch of invitations for his Halloween party Tengen. And now has a Death Collar on Sayaka, and at this rate, we're probably gonna see plenty of majority votes this game. Keiji's been hot on Yusuke's trail for days now. Yusuke thinks he's gotten away, but Keiji's deduced his location. The Phantom Thieves really hate the police. Juzo finds a waffle. Really, Felicia trips and falls in a really bad way. Just flat on her face, though. She doesn't break her neck. It's just, you know, that's classic Felicia. She probably dropped some dishes while doing it, too. Ranmaru gives Kazuichi the various things that he's found. Kazuichi builds stuff out of it. Finds it soothing to watch Kazuichi make these neat contraptions. Pennyworth creates an ice sculpture in the shape of Kai, his tag team partner. Sarah tries to kill Lumine, but Lumine retaliates and takes her out instead. You don't mess with Lumine. She bad. So, looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. Lumine can't take her eyes off of Miu Togami. Somehow finds a suit full of medieval armor. Puts it on and gleams with a dazzling shine. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon Kokichi's wrist with secrets that it hid. Now he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Kokichi 10. Kamaru tries to kill Togami, but Togami's 9 armor diverts the blow. Rendo buries Ranmaru and Teruteru in piles of ice, freezing them both alive. Nekamaru creates a sphere of air. An air current allowing himself and Joker to glide safely across the cliffs. Mondo spots something shiny in the distance. Kazuichi, a lot of blue coming up here. Shines his pimp cane, Lamau. That almost never comes up for Kazuichi. Grand Boy attempts to kill Mitarai, but Mondo intervenes, trying to be a hero. Mondo had to take out the Grand Boy to protect Mitarai. Katoka finds the climate change remote. Uh-oh. Azuru tries to take out Togami, but Togami bribes him. Azuru takes the money and still takes out Togami. Diona has found a Komodo dragon. Awesome. They seem to have taken a liking to each other. Kizakura wants some things to once and for all with Scaramouche. Kizakura bites the dust because, well... Look, I haven't played Scaramouche, except for, I've pulled him. It took me 12 pulls to get him, and it was beautiful. It was a 10 pull, and I was like, I only got a couple more. Now I pulled 2 more, I was like, oh, I guess I'm saving some Primus. Yo, he's fun, dude. He's a fighter jet, and I'm here for it. He might not be on AB's Beef House anymore. Well, the Wanderer isn't. Hiro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Chiaki feels sorry for Kotoko. Frees her from the trap. Anzu visits Yoko's items and misfortunes. You done goofed. Picked up a massive pumpkin, though. Chihaya does something really cute. Joe doesn't really understand what's happening. Something inside of Munakata snaps. That man's just mad. He's frenzied. Junko creates a sphere of air around Rendo and Sojiro, keeping there long enough for them to suffocate with him. Animo's kind of cracked. But I guess we've seen some giant spears of ice, or spears of ice, come through as well. Nagisa builds a tank out of sticks and rocks because that's my guy, and the inn immediately steals, and Ruka doesn't care much for this place. Setsuna knocks out Diona. Death Collar. Makoto attacks Setsuna from behind, takes her out. Kibo's got a belt of Pokeballs. Lamau. Kana sobs quietly. Tokiko isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Taichi wasn't looking, and the doctor's fallen off of a cliff. Luckily, the doctor has regenerations. Man, oh gosh, I need to add the Time Lord event. Or the Time Lord perk. I need to. There's so much good stuff that could happen. Mitarai and Mondo come at Ruka from both sides, taking her out. Look at this teamwork. Training day is at it. The Archon see Great Potential and Mikon grant her a cryovision. I'm sorry? She had Animo before. She's her own snowblower. Oh my gosh, she broke the rules of the game. She broke the rules of the episode. She's cracked. She's her own team. Gundam is attacked by a pack of wild wolves, but feeds them all as he relaxes by the campfire. Come the morn, only one of them seems to they're joining Gundam in the party. I believe that. Nagito won't give up like the others so easily. We've lost 18 and 62 remain. As I get some good old agua to keep my voice up to snuff. These people have been snuffed out instead. It's a clear day Loon 4. Nane Aichiaki, Aiba, Gashu, Crazy Oko, extra large. Gosh, even killed by Celeste fight before Christmas. Inago, Chihiro, Yusuke, Sarah, Ranmaru, Teru, Grand Boy, Shuri Ludenberg, Togami, Kizakura, Rendo, Sojiro, Setsuna, Taichi, Ruruka. Really? 62 is not a lot left, especially with all the items we have in play. We could lose another 18, but I know there's also an arena event item in play that could hit. We'll see what happens. That's all I really gotta say. We'll see what happens in the next round. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. These are the majority. I was gonna say majority of votes are about to start popping up left and right. Just like Tengen's popping up off of a cliff thanks to a gust of wind by Keiji. Chiaki also steals my soundboard. Well, how'd you go about doing that? Saika had it. Well, I guess I do technically have two. I should probably give this tiny one away to somebody. I don't know who. Pekko thinks about Sarah and sobs quietly. Gundam pets his pet wolf to soothe him. Murakata looks for his next victim. Naoto tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. You should get some tips from Nagisa. He's a genius out here. A genius. Can you see the have you seen the scene? Seen his genius. Genius. Aether disappears for a while and he's now got a wizard robe. Scaramouche tries to kill Aether. But his wizard robe is carried away to safety. His wizard robe, her name's Mona. Mondo uses the mysterious gas to knock out Joker and Kana in order to put death collars on them. Hero picks up that might be the intro. Everyone's not gonna get that, but that might be the intro. It's funny. Hero, he is out here looking for cool things. Maya straps Kazuichi to her rocket and sends it. Oh! To the moon! Very fitting for the shirt I'm wearing. Kazuichi never returns. Reina, I guess this is a majority vote. I guess y'all want that majority vote music? I don't mind if I do. Reina, Joker, Saika, Izuru, Kana, and Diona were all forced to play the majority game. Joker received the most votes, and he never saw it coming, as well as the sacrifice. Who was executed? Kana. I actually really like that song a lot. I never said that and just like vibe to it, but I like it. Kamaru's got Genocide Jack scissors. Oh, that's actually really cute. That's actually really cute. She's got her friend scissors. Chiaya summons a massive sphere of ice, impaling Mr. H. Maki draws a demon and summons a circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Fuiko has a horrible feeling in his gut. Oh no. Junko's got a dimensional scythe. She wants chaos. Juzo throws a waffle at Chi-Chi and misses. Chi-Chi then runs away. Kibo tosses a Pokeball and out comes Articuno. Articuno uses Ice Beam, really honestly keeping in theme for the episode, freezing Anzu alive. Kizzy sets up her table before grabbing Diona in a headlock. Kizzy then slams Diona through a table. She's getting in all this good practice. They might be tag team champions. They might be tag team champions for the AWE. La Senora challenges Kibo and So to an anything goes World Pancake Eating Championship competition. So murders the both of them before eating a single pancake. And I'll tell you why this one's important. So, it's honestly, and it's so difficult, very close to being a Grand Slam champion, a Triple Crown champion. All he needs is the World Pancake Championship. Now he can do it. So, I'm looking at you, my guy. Licorn can't believe that Keiji's killed someone. Monokuma twitches uncontrollably. Izuru sets down a trap. Sayaka remembers how much Mitarai loved Rebel Heart. You're trying to earn brownie points with the audience, Sayaka. This is kind of how you do it, honestly. She might have done it. Sayaka plays it, and much to her surprise, Mitarai's heart beats in sync with the song, suddenly reviving him. Well, the last time Mitarai got revived, we don't like to talk about it. Seiko, I'm keeping this playing. It's caught in one of Azuru's traps. Now, she just has to hope that she can be freed. Oh no. Oh my. Tokiko can't help but admire her own genius mind. Mukuro's ready for target practice. Luckily, she finds a handgun laying about. Kotoko cranks up the heat, changes the calendar to July. Can the tribute survive that heat? No. Pennyworth has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Kurumi and Kokichi take a dip in the lake. The Inn and Junko are sunbathing. Junko sneakily replaces the Inn sunscreen with honey, attracting bears who maul him. Mew. Oh no. Oh gosh. Stumbled upon a stray water balloon. Now she can unleash summer-themed chaos on everyone. Mizuki sizes her muscles. Nagito prints out a bunch of invitations for his beach party. The Archon see great potential in Yasuke, grant him a pyro vision. Chisa was not ready for the summer heat. Mitra is just glad he can rely on his tag team partner. Saved him once, and he's like, save me again, please, Lumine. Has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Gundam tries to attack Kotoko, but Kotoko creates a sphere of air underneath herself and escapes. Rantaro uses a magnifying glass in the intense summer sun to set a leaf on fire, which sets a tree on fire, which sets a forest on fire, catching Yasuke, Pennyworth, Joe, Mukuro, and Reina in the inferno. Sad, but not as sad as Aiba, who's dead, and the Hornbearers, they embrace that sadness and play a sad song for her. Nagisa wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku, Chi-Chi admires Kurumi's leadership. Agreed! So can't take the summer heat and dies of heat stroke. I feel like that's fitting. Felicia finds a slingshot, and how quaint! Might be useful in a pinch. Flora attempts to kill Licorn, but Keiji intervenes to protect him. Unfortunately, Keiji dies in the attempt. It's up to Licorn. A well-placed shot by Felicia. With her slingshot, hits Sato in the head, and now she's dazed. Celeste mopes around uselessly. Kaito cast his rod in the river, pulled out a tuna. Someone's eating good tonight, and it's that man's. Never mind, he's eating dead tonight. Kokichi transforms into a massive a massive fish-like alien with a powerful jaw. In the middle of the forest, not the most useful choice, especially not in the middle of July, Kokichi. My guy. Kai, Komaru, Kotoko, Aether, Kaito, and Sayaka hide in a cave from the blazing summer sun. However, it's so hot, the water in the cave quickly boils them all alive. Nekamaru tries to kill Junko, but Junko retaliates and kills him instead, and Mikon is going to take advantage of the summer heat and opens a lemonade stand. And just like that, we are down to 38. We were just at 60-something. And it is indeed be yourself, can't be no one else. Man, what a great song, and what a great Claire de Lune for Tengen, Kazuichi, Joker, Kana, Mr. H, Anzu, Diona, La Senora, Kibo, The End, Yasuke, Pennyworth, Joe, Mukuro, Reina, So, Keiji, Kai, Komaru, Kotoko, Aether, Kaito, Sayaka, Nekamaru. We're more than halfway through. And given that it's summer, everyone has visions And there's, I think, maybe still a tank in play. This might actually be a very short episode. We're at 24 minutes, I might have to pad this thing out. Although, I think it would be fitting for you guys to be like, oh, this is a pretty big episode, and then see the video length to be like 40 minutes, like, oh, what happened? That's what I wanna, you know what, let's proceed. I wanna see that shock and awe. Let's proceed, next round. Hey, good on you, Naoto. Azuru finds an axe at the start of round 3. Felicia supports Mikan by buying lemonade from her stand. It was delicious. The tag teams, the homies. Mondo finds some leather scraps, and now he's Cave Mondo. He's a Cave Mondo. But Mizuki challenges Junko and Naoto to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Naoto eats the most pancakes and joins that match. Naoto, good luck. Do I believe in you? Yeah, I mean a little bit. Pekko visits Avi's Wares and Despairs, picks up a modest pumpkin. Yeah, we sure do got some modest pumpkins. Oh, dope. Rantaro, just found a fishing rod. Now you can catch all the fish as well. Katoka calls down arcane fury, brimming it in her veins, and from the ground beneath her protrudes an ancient scepter. Maki can't handle the stress, and she's now feeling a little cowardly. Lumine sets up a table before grabbing Juzo by the throat. This big beefy man is just slammed through a table by Lumine. Junko kills Hiro in front of Chihaya. Chihaya rushes to help, but it's already too late. She's shell-shocked, and well, let me tell you, she won't be shell-shocked for long. She'll be dead. Unfortunately. Oh, dope. Makoto just found a water gun. That tricked out Super Joker is bound to cause some chaos. Nagito hands out invitations to everyone in the game. It's time for his beach party! Chihaya asks Junko to rub some sunscreen on her back. Junko tosses the sunscreen and jumps hydrochloric acid on her instead. Well, that's bad. Chi-Chi digs up for buried treasure. She digs up a one-up mushroom, which could be useful. Licorn digs for buried treasure, digs up a scythe. This can only end in disaster. Munakata digs for buried treasure, however, his shovel connects with a landmine, blowing him to bits. Yeah, I kinda did miss this, this beach party one. Tokiko and Mew share an ice cream. Little did Tokiko know that this was Mew's favorite flavor, and Mew stabs Tokiko with a knife to keep the ice cream for herself. Yeah, that sounds like Mew. Maya buries Chiaki, Chisa, and Scaramouche up to their heads by the coastline, but forgets to unbury them before high tide. Oopsie. Kizzy digs for buried treasure, dug up a grenade, luckily it didn't go off. Sato, a strong splash, splashes her for the face, bring her back to her senses. She was just dazed and now she's back. Flora digs for buried treasure, digs up a wish ring. We haven't seen a wish ring in a minute. Dreams do come true. Seiko digs for buried treasure, didn't find any but had a good time looking. Nagisa digs for buried treasure, finds a bunch of Pokeballs. Celeste builds a massive sandcastle, but a strong gust of wind causes it to cave in, burying her alive. Naoto builds a massive sandcastle. Mew thinks about carving her pumpkin. Gundam digs for buried treasure, he digs up my soundboard. That's the third one! They're multiplying. Do the other AVs have some? Fuyiko spends too much time in the sun and dies from heat stroke. Mitarai, Mondo, Katoka dancing at this beach party. Mizuki came hours before the party and set a pitfall trap on the dance floor, watching with glee as they all fall to their doom. She took out an entire team and Katoka. Kokichi and Pekko collect seashells together. It's actually a really cute scene. I didn't think those two would be getting along. Karumi asks Lumine to rub sunscreen on her back. Lumine tosses the sunscreen, dumps hydrochloric acid on Karumi instead. However, Chi-Chi, who's still alive, has a one-up mushroom, as well as now Felicia. 2 one-up mushrooms in place. Monokuma digs for buried treasure, digs up a scythe. This can only end in disaster. We are down to a standard-sized game right here, right now, thanks to the beach party started by, whose beach party was it? Nagito. Yeah, that actually sounds about right, doesn't it? But it's still a Claire de Lune 4. Juzo, Hiro, Chihaya, Munakata, Tokiko, Chiaki, Chisa, Scaramouche, Celeste, Fuyuhiko, Mondo, Katoka, Mitarai, Karumi. 24 left. I'm not gonna look at the picks. I'm not gonna look at who's left yet. We still got 2 one-up mushrooms in place. We got 14 until your saving grace picks. We're very close. And with all of the items and with summer going on, we might get there next time. I don't think we've had a round where we've lost less than 14 people yet. So we gotta see what unfolds. And we still have this arena event going on, I believe. At the very least, it should be going on with the people up here. So let's see what else unfolds at Nagito's beach party. Hey boy! This isn't the beach party, it's Monokuma burying Peko and Gundam in piles of ice, freezing them both alive. Rantaro digs for buried treasure. You would think that he'd be good at that, but his shovel connects with a landmine, blowing him to bits. Sato puts a death cloud on Monokuma while he's asleep. She's like, enjoy a death game, Monokuma. Makoto and Mikon share an ice cream cone. Little did Makoto know, actually not lucky at all, that this was Mikon's favorite flavor. Now Mikon stabs Makoto with a knife to keep the ice cream for herself. The Archon see great potential in Maya, grant her an animo vision. Good on her. Mizuki finds a dapper suit, puts it on. It's actually quite fetching. Azuru digs for buried treasure. Felicia gathers ammo for her slingshot. Everything's actually, I'm sorry. Everything's actually pretty sane right now. Right. Lumine and Mew, they're gathering items. Mew's making things. And then Mew, after she's like giving her stuff, did you find anything useful? That's actually hilarious. I love this. I actually love this. Lumine gives Mew various things that she's found, and Mew builds stuff out of it. Then Mew immediately turns to her and says, okay, yeah, thanks for the stuff. Did you find anything useful? Maki digs for buried treasure, also has a wish ring. Seiko is trapped and can't do anything. Naoto builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip in the favorite rocket ship. Last time it was Kazuichini, did not survive. Kizzy juggles a bit with her grenade, kind of wanting to use it. Flora ponders how best to use her wish ring. Nagito digs for buried treasure, didn't find anything but had a good time looking. Chi-Chi feels bad for Tokiko, and somehow Tokiko comes back to life. Huh. That's scary. Tokiko coming back to life, that'd be, that's wild. Oh, okay. Flora sneaks up on Licorn, but Licorn has known that Flora has been following him for ages and is able to counterattack and take out Flora. However, Junko then takes him to the despair dimension. Tokiko's cooking up a genius idea. That sounds about right. Nagisa tosses a Pokeball, out comes Roserade, uses Petal Dance. Junko's torn to shreds. Mikon and Mew may be on different teams, but everyone loves lemonade. Mew buys a cup from Mikon's stand. Kokichi transforms into an incredibly fast alien, taking out former tag team partner Nagito. Cut him right to bits before Azuru's eyes, and Azuru didn't see a thing. I was wrong. We actually still have 17 left, and our first person in this episode in the Despair Dimension. What will unfold? I also love how we have this snow-themed episode, and it's summer, and we're trapped in summer. It's a Clear Day Lune 4. Peko, Gundam, Rantaro, Makoto, Flora, Junko, Nagito. Well. 17 left. 7 more into your saving grace picks, and you know how we have to get there. There's only one way to get there. We just gotta proceed to do it. I'm not gonna dilly and dally. We still have one mushroom in place, and I think it's in Felicia's hands. If Felicia is still alive, will she actually use it on her tag team partner? Chi-Chi didn't. Chi-Chi sure didn't as we go to the next round. Oh, Mikon. Oh, honey. Naoto straps Kizzy to a rocket and sends it to the moon. Kizzy actually returns with pockets full of moon rocks. What a trip in the favorite rocket ship. Scaramouche is now a ghost. Kizzy wants to be helpful. Neat, Mikon found a wrestling singlet. Casually forgets about any warnings about trying moves at homes. Licorn has his energy slowly being drained. Vitara, is this the second time you've been brought back to life? Anyway, Nagisa tosses out a Pokeball, out comes Lucario. Lucario doesn't actually like Nagisa, uses Aura Sphere, decimating him. Maki sees Seiko helpless in a trap and promptly stabs her repeatedly with a tree branch. Oh my gosh. Tokiko tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Felicia, oh my gosh. Knows how tough things have been for Mitarai. Got his win, but really? Did he? Not really. Decides to use this mushroom, says, hey look, I usually give people a second chance at life, you got a third chance at life. Don't look down. Lumine. Invitations to her Halloween party, shockingly enough. Sato, Maya, and Mikon grab their instruments and practice together. I think this is the longest that 3 horn bearers have been in together. That's interesting. Monokuma tries to rip the death collar off, but did no damage. Mew carves her pumpkin into a fierce jack-o'-lantern. Mizuki spots something shiny in the distance. Kokichi transforms into an alien with a body as hard as dime and proceeds to headbutt the 2 people who were brought back, Mitarai and Tokiko, and they are both out again. Kokichi's like perfectly balanced as all things should be. Azuru tosses a live grenade at Mew, blows her to smithereens. Chi-Chi wants it to be over already, and using scrap materials, Maya builds a rocket launcher. Amazing. Glorious, in fact. We lost another, what, 5? Another 5. Mitarai came back. He ain't alive anymore. Unfortunate. It's so sad. It's actually a Claire de Lune 4. Nagisa, Seiko, Mitarai, Tokiko, Mew. Man, Mitarai. One of these days. We are at 13. Once again, it would be mute to look at our picks or the people who remain right now. Especially when saving grace picks may happen next round. Now we're starting to a little mellow out. We're mellowing out a little bit. But we also do have one ghost in play. And we know the chaos that ghosts have been causing at the tail end of this season. Will they continue to cause that chaos? I don't know. Let's find out. As we click next round, Scaramouche is actually just playing around with his incorporeal body, passing through things to pass the time. Izuru, can't wait to kill again. That sounds about right. Lumine does something really cute. Monokuma summons a massive sphere of ice, impaling Lumine. Felicia uses her slingshot to pet... Again? Sato's dazed again? She's like, where am I? This feeling, it's so familiar. Maki takes on her demon summoning circle. To her surprise, a demon comes out, takes a liking to her. Naoto has been hot on Kokichi's trail for days. She's like, I can't have this Omnitrix in play. Deduced his location, delivered the final blow. Maya. Oh my gosh. Sato and Mikon play suspenseful music as Azuru chases Mizuki. Mizuki's very proud of that bikini. Mikon clotheslines Maki with such tremendous force it decapitates her. She's ready. She wants a fight. Licorn avoids the dark trees whose branches reach out to grab him. Kizzy creates an air current, allowing Mai to and herself to glide to safety. They're both still in. Having more than one person in this final 10, that's important. Sato uses mysterious gas to knock out Mikon and Mizuki in order to put death collars on them. Gundam's back as a ghost, and Chi-Chi somehow finds tactical combat gear, equips it, optimal protection for the whole body. She doesn't have much body to begin with, she's just a small being. But she's a well-protected small being. Unlike these beings who are all dead. And I'm talking about Claire de Lune's 4. Lumine, Kokichi, Maki. And with that, there's only 10 people left. 10 competitors, and I bet you're wondering, you know, this game started kind of wild, but now it's kind of mellowing out. And you know what? I think that's for the best. I think that's perfect. Because now you guys get to sit down, you get to take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and make some new picks if you need them. Because I know I do. Make some new saving grace picks. Gundam's a ghost, but as we scroll down, we still have Scaramouche a ghost, but as we scroll down, we got Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi who brought Mitarai back to life, only for him to perish. Chi-Chi, a tables expert, but couldn't win when it mattered. Chi-Chi was not going to that championship match, but now wants to go to this tag team championship match. Can she do it for dinner party? As we go onward, we see Sato. She's a little dazed. She's the second time she's been dazed. Actually, it looks like she's back up to it. She's okay. She could still win for the Ultimate Besties. Split Path. Monokuma. He could take this one. Monokuma. I said that Split Path has been quiet. I think they secretly might take it. Monokuma. Expert competitor. Azuru. Usually forsaken, but is here in the top 10. In such a big game, that's an impressive feat. Can he win? Can he actually be the ultimate hope? We'll have to wait and see. As we scroll down, we also still have the one and the both. I think we have a couple teams of 2. Yeah, we have They See Me Rolling completely in and Accident Prone completely in, but that's so impressive for Accident Prone because look at them. They are walking disasters. But both of them remain. Naoto's still in here for Soldier of Fortune. Honestly, one of my original picks, the team, not the person. Detectives Licorn still hanging in here, and They See Me Rolling both in as well. That's crazy, but that's not it, because Mizuki's still around for the mess. Former Agents of Chaos from last season could be going on to the finale this season. I don't know. So it's awesome, but that's everyone who's left. Make your new picks. I'm going to make mine. First, second, and third in the comments. You guys know how to do it. Make those comments, because they're important. Go ahead in there. Make those comments. First, second, and third. Comment on your comment. Reply to my comment. Reply to your comment. Reply to every single comment. Just tell everybody have a nice day. And to like and subscribe. But I think I already know my picks. I want Naoto for first. Give me Mikon for second, because we gotta protect our Mikons. And for third, Licorn's in the Despair Dimension, so maybe I don't want Licorn. I think I'm gonna take Chi-Chi. Those are my top three. Those are my picks. But more importantly, all of the remaining folks are standing tall. They all know there's one goal, and that is making it on forward to that tag team finale. And to do that, they have to have minds of steel and hearts beating in sync with the same pulse, the same determination, and perhaps the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Let's go on. Also, we have ghosts, so we could see some revivals or some possessions. Will we see any of that? No, but we see some more people get sent to the Despair Dimension, and we see some more ghosts be existing. Kotoka has been a ghost before, but failed at the end as a ghost. Could that all change today? Kotoka is back as a ghost. Maki can't find her demon, or her demon can't find her because, well, Maki's dead. Chi-Chi practices some strategic moves in her combat gear. Sato starts sobbing uncontrollably. A lot of orange to finish this one off. Licorn and Monokuma are attacked by a ravenous demon there, able to overpower and defeat it. Felicia tries to kill Chi-Chi, but Chi-Chi's combat gear diverts the blow, but it does not defeat air. you gotta breathe to do combat gear or combat moves, as Mai and Chi-Chi are trapped in a sphere of air by Naoto. She keeps it there long enough to suffocate them from within. Azuru is now half ghost, the bane of the other ghosts, because he can get rid of them with ease. The Archon see great potential in Mizuki. She's now dual wielding visions, but she won't be for much longer. Gundam misses being able to have dinner. Mikon suplexes Mizuki, suplexes her again, and again, and again until she's perished. She took her to Suplex City. Scaramouche kills Mikon through ghastly means, and Kizzy knocks out Felicia in a fist fight and puts a death call on her. It's your final five. And they are Kizzy, Felicia, Azuru, Naoto, and not Chi-Chi, Sato. That's your final five. Interesting turn of events. We got three ghosts, Azuru's that half ghost, and it's a terrible turnabout for her. Maya, Chi-Chi, Mizuki, Mikon. Interesting. Just like that, we're at 5. I don't know what's gonna happen next. But what I do know is we saw someone else get sent to the Despair Dimension. We kind of sort of lost Monokuma too, when you think about it. Because now we're down to 5, Monokuma got sent to the Despair Dimension, doesn't get a terrible turnabout. He's still alive, he can still technically make it out. But right now, it's your final 5. They are Kizzy, Felicia, Azuru, Naoto, and Sato. All trapped in what we like to call within our final 5 a crises of fate. Shall we? I believe we shall. Who's gonna come out on top of this? And we got 3 ghosts in play, a half ghost in play to maybe get rid of them. Let's see what unfolds. We see Kizzy creating a blast of wind to knock Azuru right off of a cliff. Kotoka plays around with her incorporeal body. Dark energy swirls around Maya's body, reanimating her corpse. She's back as a ghost as well. Scaramouche misses being able to have dinner. Monokuma has lost all hope. That sounds about right. Sees Licorn, kills him in the name of despair. Gundam kills Naoto through ghastly means. Felicia trips and falls into there's 2 left. Into a river. You can guess what happens to her, can't you? Gosh darn, Felicia, right at the end, you decided to be a klutz. And Sato finds a lovely bikini, puts it on, it's quite revealing, which means we are just down to Sato and Kizzy. Y'all, Kizzy's kind of cracked, just in general. Oh my gosh. For right now, it's a terrible turnabout for her. Izuru, Licorn, Naoto, Felicia. We still have, what, 4 ghosts in play, which is terrifying. Any of them could possess somebody, however, they could make sure that nobody wins again. That being said, it's a battle between Sato and Kizzy, Not just for, you know, victory, but for survival against the ghost. And so now I really have to ask you, who do you think it's gonna be? Sato, Kizzy. Sato, and these are both very strong competitors. One, Sato, tag team champion, tag team agent of chaos, turned tag team champion, turned title retainer. All in the same season. You gotta admit, Sato, not one to mess with in tag team action, and she's paired up with Komaru, a multi-time tag team champion as well. What do you do? What do you do in this case? I don't know, but that team, just when you think about it out loud, Ultimate Besties, it sounds cute. When you think about the power behind that team, they are a force to be reckoned with. And maybe they were waiting for this moment to show that they mean business, but they are showing they mean business against someone who is fresh out in the competition this season and has proved her worth. She's proved her worth in preseason, has not gotten a win in actual season, but honestly made it to a singles match, almost won. Got so close in multiple tag team episodes, almost won. Could this be the time where Kizzy shows what she's all about? Dominance. We saw her in that tag team match on the Countdown to Fistmas. What will she do today? Will it be Kizzy, Sato, or Kizzy? The Ultimate Besties, or They See Me Rolling? We're about to find out. It could be neither, because we got so many ghosts in play. As we go to the next round, we see Kurumi is back, and Celeste is a zombie. Monokuma's perished. Kurumi can no longer. She's feeling heroic as well. Kizzy somehow finds a suit of medieval armor, puts it on, and gleams with a dazzling shine. Gundam's playing around with his incorporeal body, and Sato pixels and Ninko lying in various places. Now, this is interesting because this is so interesting, and do you want to know why? Because Maya, Kizzy's tag team partner, is possessing Kurumi. Kizzy's tag team partner is possessing Kurumi. This is crazy. This is wild. But first and foremost, right now, it is technically a terrible turnabout for Maya, Monokuma. I'm still gonna say who's it gonna be. Because now it's They See Me Rolling. Technically, with Kurumi being possessed and Ultimate Bestie, Sato's kind of sort of on her own. Let's see what unfolds next round. We see Kurumi says no thank you. Oh my gosh, it's all over. Kotoka sees that she's about to lose this one, but she says, look, I will not have the partner of the girl who pinned my sister on the Countdown to Fistmas possess somebody and take this victory. So Kotoka does what she does best and takes out Maya. Sends a message to Kizzy, and this Friday, tonight, she might send a message to Mizuki in the ring. But that is the future. The now is looking down and sees that Sato, ultimate tag team partner, fills her bikini with gravel, uses an object to take out Kizzy. Good luck solving that. And in a moment's notice, in the blink of an eye, They See Me Rolling is out, and one person remains. And after this terrible, terrible turnabout for Kurumi, Kizzy. Wow, what a setup. What a setup for the end. That pushes so many storylines. Just unintentionally. Yo, RNG is great. Bless up RNG. That being said, it's undisputed, because she's your winner. We said it before, look at the caliber of competitors in this tag team. One who is a two-time tag team champion. One former agent of chaos for the tag teams. One when they cashed in that chaos and then retained those titles. Sato, Komaru, the Ultimate Besties, move on for a title opportunity in the finale. Ayo, from start to finish, this match was was kind of hype. I'm not even gonna front. We had 80 competitors. Junko had the most KOs with 6. Rantaro had 5. Monokuma with 4. Mai with 4. Mizuki with 3. Mikan, Lumine, Kokichi, Naoto all had 3. Everyone else with 2 or less. But the story of this match was right at the end. Kizzy versus Sato. Current dominance versus seasoned veteran at this point in tag team action, and Sato knew what she was doing. She came up, she came clutch, and as we bring up the tag team bracket, she came to show the world what she's all about. Having another opportunity at gold, finding another magic partner, and that partner may very well be Komaru. Will they win for their besties? And will they become besties along the way? I don't know. But that's all the time we have for this one. Because yeah, I really don't want this one running too long. Mainly because I know right after, if you watch this right on time, not right after, but since this is what, like 50-ish? 55 minutes, about an hour, I'll probably just be getting home. So probably right around 6, 5:45 my time, so in about 15 to 30 minutes, the next countdown to Fistmas should be getting ready to go live. In which case, get hyped for it. If you're watching this 30 minutes late, hurry up, it's almost time! And if you're watching this after, I hope it was fun, because the last one sure was. Until next time, which will be Tag Team Last Stand. Every tag team that's not already on the bracket will be competing, as well as the champions, which means chaos could still reign. Will it? And as before, will it happen again? I'm not sure. But also, the Sunday Tag Team OC action returns for the last set of OCs this season. What will unfold? Man, I have no idea. That being said, I'm excited for it. We got some good teams, we got some good OCs, and we got a little bit of fantastic. I mean, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word. Just be excited for it. Until then, toodaloo, like crew. Thanks for watching.